kinds of map to throw off the other teams, like what we said from the start. So now we're gonna see what's gonna happen in this hard point. Is it gonna be a close one, or will it be, you know, just another warm up? But then again, it is against Sharper, so let's see what's gonna happen here, AJ.
Oh, absolutely, man. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. As we push in through to this match, it is the Sharper Esports side to pick up the first hard point. But for how long is that gonna stand will all depend. As Derp falls into the white warehouse for the defense, one of the prime positions for you to lock down before you can even attempt the mid lane capture. Sarun X falling in from the back, gets the beautiful kill on Ranger with that explosion and drops in Man of War, but unable to continue his run as RSG steps slightly in front of Sharper Esports as far as the points are concerned.
Yes, AJ, and we do see, you know, Sharper actually getting those trades or early trades, but in the end, RSG manages to get those last scrap time, and now rotation will be key again for Command Center, AJ, and we're going to see who's going to take this lead that will ultimately also move over to the screen. Who's going to get the lead? Will it go, or is it going to get away?
Oh, absolutely, man. 21-15 so far. YOODO RSG. They are in that command center, commanding this game, commanding the way the Sharper Esports side will play. Can they show us that they will be able to hold this tremendous defense? The answer is no, because look at Sharper Esports as they flush the boys out and hold a beautiful defense. So bad! So bad! Raven Ranger taken down, and it looks like the Sharper Esports want to step things up on firing range, Jericho.
Yes, and actually beautiful retake coming in for Sharper. And, you know, Soybad with those huge kills, you know, working up on its score streak. And RSG's actually having a hard time with this retake. But as I said that, they managed to retake it, and now they'll get that scrap time, that scrap that they need to tie it up the game. And now we'll see it's going to be the battle for the rotation in this last 10 seconds of this hill ring, AJ.
Okay, let's see, right? So 37-50, Sharper Esports. We go in for the rotation on that hard point from the white warehouse down into the barracks hut. 7 seconds to get this done. Will RSG go in for the push? Ranger holding down the white warehouse. Sparrow kill. Nope, gets taken himself down. And I don't think Anawin wants to let this go. Soybad has been on absolute fire so far. And it looks like we will not have a problem at all in here, Jericho.
Yes, we won, and actually, you know, that was a very poor use of the operating skill by Ranger and Derp as well, getting taken out by himself. And look at Sharper, they're actually taking over. Now they're about to reach that 80-point mark. It's getting a bit hotter here, AJ.
Oh, absolutely. Sharper Esports very sharp on the defense. And now in QQ9 just waiting for those players. And it looks like he will find one, but on that backstab peak, and he gets taken down. 16 seconds in, and it's going to be Captain Ranger. Beautiful takedown by Anawin.
And as you can see, this fourth hill will be the most important one, AJ. This is where the operator skills and all the score streaks that Sharper has built up will be used here. But let's see if also the RSG boys also have their own score streaks. This will be essential. This is the battle for this hill. Just using your operator skills, it will be essential to take out every single person, and the spawn trap has to work beautifully here.
Absolutely, man. Let's go, bro. It is 43-106. Sharper Esports, very surprising lead in here. YOODO RSG not even able to pick this up. But once again, even if YOODO RSG does lose this, they don't lose anything now, do they?
Yeah, I mean, they don't, but then again, they do want to lose, so they're actually trying a bit harder now. I think, you know, now look at the on the map. They're all spread out. Spread on the hill, one guy on the left side of the map, and spread on their long A. And if you look at Sharper, they're trying their best to get for each other, but they're giving up a lot of time because they do have that lead, AJ.
Oh, absolutely, man. 76-106. Are we going to be able... Ooh, sorry, bad. So bad yet again as he goes through with those slays. But unfortunately, RSG is playing catch-up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And this is exactly what we were talking about earlier, right? Next hard point, it is going to be all the way down here at that barracks hut. Will the Sharper Esports side be able to hold that down good? That was the question. They weren't able to because RSG, such an open space, went in and out, right? Solid plays from them, Jericho. Down on here once again into an open spot. Are they going to be able to do the same? Sharper Esports, they look so much sharper than the previous matches.
Yes, actually, AJ, the rotation was just on point. They did manage to give up 20 seconds from the last hill, and now now they have their score streak. They see one with full streaks. I think they're going to be investing a lot. But then again, look at the cluster shot coming in from RSG to prevent the time there. So no one's going to get in the hill. It's all going to be explosives there. But now, as you can see, RSG slowly climbing up. It's getting closer and closer, but it's going to come down to this hill and to the next one who's really going to take this game away, AJ.
Oh, absolutely. 131-92. Thank you so much, comment section, for pointing that out. Are we going to be able to see RSG catch back up? Because Sharper Esports, just in a little bit, is going to be able to shut this game down. Command center gameplay, commanding the game. 6 seconds, and we have to go in for the rotation, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Look at that double cluster strike to aid to stop the players from opening up that spot. 139. Sharper Esports looking to close this off. And now in, bringing in that UAV on for that assist as well. Goes in for the double Sparrow kill, but stopped at the 145 point. It is going to be YOODO RSG for the fight back. Soybad not able to get it done this time. Sharper is going to be C1 with the XS1 Goliath. 31 seconds in there. One more they need. And then now in finishes it.
Wow.
As Sharper Esports takes game number 1.
I did not see that coming, but I knew they were capable of that, AJ. But then again, it's the last day. They showed up again, which is really good. But RG, win or lose, they're still going to be in that top 6. Nothing's really going to happen. So maybe, you know, they just took it lightly. They didn't really want to give everything out, but I know it's going to piss off Ranger because he hates losing. I mean, everyone hates losing, but then again, Sharper with the beautiful play, the beautiful rotation, and it was all Sharper.
I guess. Now let's see if or not that really did piss Ranger off, because like you said, right, if he did piss him off, we are gonna see a very, very different sort of search and destroy being played, right? And this was the reaction as the Sharper Esports side won that game.
I mean,
wait,
you know, if you, yeah.
Wait, what? No, please tell me I got that wrong.
I don't know, but looking at the post-game breakdown, AJ, we do see Sharper actually. Look at the kills; it's all balanced out, and also it's all balanced out for RSG. It just really came down to that last 2 hills of the game. You know, when it went back to that second rotation, the first hill, the cluster strikes did come out, and then for the second hill, also the cluster strikes all came out, and the Goliath really made that play. You know, RG had a hard time destroying that, and in the end, that Goliath made them win that game, 150-100, and now we're gonna move on to S&D on Raid, which is the map pick of Sharper, AJ.
Yeah, you know what Malaysians would say when they saw that reaction from the boys from Sharper Esports? Kurang asam. That is called reaksi kurang asam. You just won against the kings of MYSG, and your reaction is, yeah.
Oh, on to the next game.
On to the next game. Right, what more do we have to do here? What?
I mean, you know, you have to be honest. You know, even if you win this, you know, I'm sorry to say it, but it's not really gonna matter, unfortunately. But you know, it was a fun match. I'll give them that. It was a fun match, AJ. And now we're gonna move on to S&D, AJ.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Search and destroy between RSG and the Sharper Esports side. Ooh, Ranger opening up beautiful against Soybad. Nice headshot in there. And let's see if or not things are going to get down and dicey as YOODO RSG approach this match with a different sort of mentality.
Yes, and actually, did you see that? A Ranger with that opening pick makes it open for A, and Sharper decides to give it up and play for that retake. But let's see how they're gonna retake it. They are 1 man down, make that 2, and now it's a 3v4, 3v5, and I think it's gonna be a round for RSG.
Oh, absolutely, man, and it is gonna be ooh. Ranger out of it as well, but Alfari shuts it down, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It is RSG's first point, thanks to him. Are we going to be able to see them do a little bit better in here? I don't know, because Sharper Esports, they've stepped up today, Jericho.
Yes, they did step up in the Harbor especially, but here in S&D, it's a whole different game, AJ. You know, we'll see. But remember, the last time I saw S&D and Sharper did pick it, they did lose that, and it was in Tunisia. But let's see. It's finally a raid. Let's see what's going to happen. What kind of plays are they going to bring out here, AJ?
Thank God they didn't pick Tunisia, man. It's gonna be Ed's getting taken down. Oh, beautiful shot by Ranger. A quick scope, one more, and he attempts yet another, but he gets denied. Raven finishes off. Oh no, Ranger steals it from Raven. Hey, Musso, bro! That one was too much, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Captain Ranger just pissed Raven off.
Yes, and they are showing it. It's now a 2-0, you know, still a close game, but Sharper has to switch it up. You know, they have to try to stack one side, and then from there, because the retake's not really working, you know, because RSG's offense is really around their snipers, and their snipers are lethal. If, you know, Soybad has to answer back with his snipes of his own, but it's not really happening right now. But let's see what's going to happen here.
I just thought how far he was going to go in for the takedown, but wins a water play. Ranger in immediately for that backstab on him to get that revenge, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And now in, still alive. The bomb on the ground. Nobody has picked it up just yet. And YOODO RSG need to step up their gameplay if they want to take another round, as Ranger gets slain by Soybad, who's been so good today, but just not enough in this search and destroy. Will this round change things around for them, Jericho?
Yeah, it should be a round for Sharper, but it's still winnable for RSG. But look, if you look at the bomb on the map, it is down on basketball court. 55 seconds, you know, beautiful plays coming out of Sharper, but here comes the retake. As you can see, Derp and Raven not really playing together, but they are close, so the trade should come out here. It's going to be a pinch here, and they do know there's going to be people there, so are they going to manage to win this round, AJ?
I think they are going to, man, because like you pointed out, that would have pissed Ranger off. And I laugh because I know it's true. And he's going to be so mad. He's like, we need to win this. Okay, next match, we got to get it there. And oh, what? Dude, right now the team is getting a year full, man. The team is getting a year full because Sharper Esports shut them down. This is Raid. Sharper Esports, they lost the coin toss, all right? They picked Raid. They came here. Ah! But Ranger says, doesn't matter where you bring us, we will slay you either way. Thermite with a look at those beautiful Thermite placements, man.
Yeah, actually, the lineups here is very good, and as you can see, there's actually one player in the middle making that play, and that's Raven. He gives that opening, and now it's a 5v2, manages to plant the bomb, and now it's all up to Soybad and Saroon, but I feel like it's just going to be playing time now. You know, the boys of RG just have to play time once the bomb is planted, and here we go.
Oh, absolutely. Raven might get taken out here as Derp takes Soybad out of the equation. Just Sarun X. Oh, and Derp finds the end of his bullet. It's going to be Eds with the defense. Is Sarun X going to be able to pull off a tremendous one here? And he pulls Eds out of his misery. But the backup is coming through. Raven finishes him off. And YOODO RSG pick up point number 3.
Yeah, and that was a beautiful play by RSG, you know, getting those opening picks again by your snipers and then ending up pushing up. And, you know, I'm pretty sure they're getting an earful from Ranger. I've been in on the receiving end before, AJ, and it was not nice. But now we can see they're actually trying to turn up, and we can see that they're going to actually go for a B push. But you can see Sharper's actually giving up a different kind of strategy. They're actually rushing on the defensive side, AJ.
And that's a great thing because they've managed to hold the YOODO RSG boys back down here, right? And they will have to just chill at the garage and replan their strategy to go in for the push. I don't think the Sharper Esports side thought that, you know, they could hold back a gigantic team like this, but they're going in for the push and their confidence is really paying off, Jericho.
Yeah, actually, but they did manage to push him back, but they forgot to rotate the A. If you look at the map, 1, 5, and 2 on the map, they're actually still in the other side of the map, and now here comes the call, and just like that, they gave a bomb site. Look at the retake. They managed to get those trades, but now bomb will go down, and I think all this is going to happen.
Yeah, man. So late reactions, very bad reactions from Soybad there. I wonder what was going through his mind. Obviously they got caught out. Ah, Derp! He beautiful takedown on Soybad. I mean, obviously, they got caught out there. Vincent, backstab, Derp out of the equation, and they will go in for the push now. It is going to be Sarun X with the approach. Man of War in hand. Sharper C1 comes through, but Edge shuts down. It's going to be the final player, Windsor. Goes out for the peak, exposes, and comes back in for the takedown with the trick. First one down, goes in for the turnaround, and Ed's going to be taken down. Beautiful play, and this is what Sharper Esports is all about, but the bomb goes off either way, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. What a tremendous effort by Sharper Esports, but you do RSG just enough, Jericho.
Yep, I mean, all I can say in that round, play for time. You don't have to peek, and that's what RSG did. Sharper, on the other hand, I like what they did on defense, but let's see what they're going to do on this offensive side. And you can see it's going to be a rush plant, AJ, and look at the players of RSG all spread it out.
Let's see if Ranger managed to go in here. It's going to be a 4-on-1 situation. YOODO RSG has got no weight on their shoulders, but look at this. As Raven takes a 2-piece, Sarun X will eliminate Captain Ranger from the equation. It's a 3-2 so far. C1 getting his part done. Alfari out of the equation. Derp, Derp's going to lose his life. Sarun X goes in for the plant. A beautiful attacking push by the SP side, Jericho.
Yes, it was actually very beautiful. Even though Raven managed to get 2 kills, the trades were there, the response was there, and now they're just going to play for time again. It's all about playing time here for SD, guys. Remember that. And we can see the retake coming in from middle. Derp and Eds is going to be around Derp. Derp has to get that first pick to get that push for Eds.
Oh, Derp, what a flick. And he's going to get another one here. Derp! Oh, wow! C1 shuts down one of the most lethal snipers of Malaysia. Derp taking down his quick scope, couldn't do anything about that, Jericho.
Yeah, I mean, he played it perfectly. C1 was like, okay, you see me there? I'm just going to challenge you and just be confident in myself. And, you know, not everyone hits everything, but as soon as he said that, the defense on Derp is a one-man wrecking machine on the right side of the map, but finally gets taken out. And as you can see, the way that Sharper's playing this offensive, AJ, they're just, you know, playing for picks, playing it slow, and seeing what they can do.
Yeah, they're going to flood into gallery right now with the bomb. And I don't think this is a great idea because Alfari right in front goes in for the effort. But Winston shuts him off. And I don't think Alfari made the right choice there. But it was well worth. At least he took one opponent out of the equation. A 3-3 situation breaks down, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And the bomb is going to be falling back down towards the bedroom. They might just traverse through the swimming pool to get to the basketball court. The players from the Sharper Esports side spread out all through the kitchen as well as Square Center, which means the basketball court is the right point of way. Oh, I got this all mixed up. Sharper is making their way there. So sorry, Jericho. So sorry, bro.
It's okay, but we can see the defense is actually not going to be there, but Ranger is going to be that first point of contact. He does have a sniper to take cover, and that timing, the Call of Duty timing, he does throw his thermite. We'll get that hit marker. The bomb will be delayed, and now it's going to be a 3-on-3. There's one player across the side of Sharper, which is C4, so you're going to be really far, no trades. But here we go. Here comes the push.
Jericho with the master backup. Ranger almost taken down, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And one final player. What can Captain do, right? He plans the approach, drops back down. Are we going to be able to see a locker room hideout here by Windsor? He is going to be going in for the push himself. Windsor, quick scope from Ranger. Doesn't get the takedown, but he manages to delete Windsor. It's a 2-on-1 situation, but Ranger needs to recuperate his health. He cannot take even one bullet towards him. And C1 is in for the hide at the locker room. Sarun X all the way further, and Ranger gets deleted, which means the Sharper Esports side bring one more point back up on their side.
It's getting a bit hotter, AJ. 3-4, and we do know this is Sharper's pick, but they're actually down. But I think that momentum shift is going to come over, but it's going to be the battle of the strategy for this map. As you can see, again, they're going to do it again. They're going to manage to try to pick up Derp, and then they're trying to go for the rotate, but Derp says no. And now we can see it's a 4v5, AJ.
This is why Derp is so lethal. The chase by a Nawin shuts him down. Derp so lethal, man. Plans out his moves, right? He knows his spot. He knows his power position. He drops in. Nawin, opportunity, and Raven just claws at that, right? He drops his trophy system, goes in for his spot with the first takedown. Unfortunately, he didn't get that second taken down. But What a crazy attempt by Anawin, calling it just right there. It's going to be a 2-on-3 situation. Sarun X with the defense, the backup, makes it an equal, but Sarun X deleted as well. Beautiful play by RSG, Jericho.
Yes, and that's how you retake, guys. You just have to stack with your teammates and coordinate your push. You know, look how crazy they were going, left and right, but they knew where to go, AJ, and that's what happened to Sarun. He couldn't kill anyone of there because it was 3.
Absolutely, man. RSG, one more round, match point in here to pull it back from Sharper Esports. And that's exactly what we've been noticing with RSG in here, right? Their performance, they try to keep it to a 2-1. They don't want to get too excited. They don't want to throw everything out there yet. Or is it because they can't? Because they are just not good enough, you know? Unlike Dunia Games, who has managed to go in here and tap out quite a number of squads. All of those questions will be answered at the playoffs, as Ranger still alive in here. 4-on-4 situation, might be able to get a blind shot through the smoke, doesn't go in for that. It's going to be Eds taking Anawin out of screen. Vincer spots one in front of him, and this is, Eds gets away, and that might make the world of difference, and he comes back for Sarun X, but Vincer equalizes him out of it. It's gonna be a 2-2. Soybat, beautiful quick scope in here. Solo, what can he do? He goes in for a quick peek. Vincer as well as Soybat, both of them, one long range, one short range. They should be able to take him up. Fennec, is he going to go in for the switch? This is the master player from MYSG, but a 2-on-1 shuts him down, and we will be pushed to a 4-5 situation, Jericho.
And yeah, just like that, you know, I'm pretty sure I was looking at the map, and all I can say is COD timing. You know, there were so many moments you could try to pick off someone, but it just didn't happen. That's COD timing right there. And as you can see, Sharper now slowly coming back from it, and they're gonna try to make a push here, slowly but surely again, try to play some picks.
Oh, absolutely, man. It's Soybat missing that shot. Very disappointing. Could have just made things a little bit easier. Derpy with a beautiful quick scope and make that a number 2 and make that a number 3. This is why he is known as the most lethal sniper in Malaysia. Alfari coming up to pick up the pieces because C1 has gone in there and proven to be a beautiful defense setup for the Sharper side. But it's a 2 versus 4 situation. The bomb still with C1, Jericho.
Yeah, I actually got shocked by that one. I actually jumped off my seat when Derp had that no-scope, but it's a 2v4. Look at the defense of RG. They're all sticking together. I know there's still 4 players. They're not going to try to commit A because there's only 2 players on Sharper. They can just retake together, and from there, they can actually make a play. But look at how far the Sharper players are, AJ. Look at the bomb carrier, and look at C1. It's just really far.
Oh, absolutely, man. And you know, he can go in here and drop it into the basketball court, which looks like exactly what they are going to do. And look at the defense being set up by Sarun X here to just hold back the players from YOODO RSG. And even if YOODO RSG just go in here for the push, Sarun X may be able to take down a couple of players. So this is the perfect position. Let's see exactly what he pulls off.
Yeah, he has to make this play, try to get one. He will get one, but eventually that will not be enough. You know, I think that wasn't the best play because he leaves C1 alone in a 1v3. And just like that, you know, AJ, it was just really a bad play overall by Sharper.
It's super bad, man. I mean, if this was... I'm confused, right? Because sometimes we see the shot
Gonna win, and it really came down to the individual gunfights and the gun skills of these players, AJ.
I can't.
You can.
Emotes are not allowed. Derp just became an emote.
Someone clip that. Someone clip that. Make that a GIF.
Oh, goodness me. Stand off, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is the match. Domination. YOODO RSG taking on Sharper Esports. Why you gotta do me like this, bro? Why you gotta do me? Why? Why?
Why not? I mean, thank you there for that. Great.
I don't know how Sharper Esports won in the first match. Okay, I don't know. I don't know because that came out of nowhere. If you ask me, right? The defensive, capabilities, was was just outshining YOODO RSG. I did not see it coming. I was shocked. At points, I was even lost for words. Now, as we went into the Search and Destroy, things got a little bit better for the, MYSG champs. But Sharper East really pushed the MYSG champs back. Now, this is another opportunity. I'm thinking they may be able to take it.
I mean, there's a high possibility of that. Remember that hard point. They shocked us. I'm also surprised, but we'll see what's gonna happen. I feel like RSG, now that they actually got that one map under them, they might actually just, let's just show them who we really are. They're gonna really show them how to play domination. How does the Kings of MYSG play? And that's what we're gonna see right now, AJ.
Oh, absolutely, man. It's gonna be RSG wins. Hides, but if you miss that shot, you are gonna pay, and that's exactly what happened to him there. It's the Hotel Yard on showdown, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as C1 comes in here, lighting it up with the chopper. Windsor with the thermite play, beautiful, and goes in for the delete as well, but will get taken down as it's a 7 equal on the board, and the points are ticking up slowly. Oh, look at this. Sharper Esports going for a triple cap. Are they going to hit it? They hit it, and no, triple cap. They prevented at the last moment, Jericho.
That was a beautiful play. They managed to get that trip cap, and now we can see the trades coming in, and RSG's about to cap this. It's just, you can't be losing your gunfights like that to Eds just in a 1v3. You have to get those trades, and Sharper's really having a hard time right now. AJ, they have to focus up.
Yeah, so here's RSG coming back in here for the fight, and it looks like they're really teaming up together. They won this bad. RSG does not want to lose this, and they go in for the triple cap of their own as well. Looks like Sharper Esports might be in trouble here. A lot of people have been questioning whether or not this is the true performance of YOODO RSG. I have got that question myself, and this is RSG coming in to answer our questions, whether or not they are capable of taking down the Sharper Esports side. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, look at C1 as he rampages through. This is a solo Bravo capture, and he gets the defense, he gets that backup as well. Look at Dub come through, and he goes in for a double. Beautifully done by Alfari. KRM action as YOODO RSG take Bravo right back.
And it's going to be the same problem for Sharper. You can't be losing these gunfights to just one player. You have to trade out. You're getting shot at and you still try to run away. You have to turn around and try to shoot him, AJ, or else it's just going to be the same result over and over again.
Enemy contact.
RSG 42-32, ticking up very, very slowly, but Sharper Esports on the catch-up gameplay. Can they manage to pull one more back? And I think that is not impossible. Jericho, look at the way they're playing this. Look at C1 come back through with the chopper. This guy, reminiscent. I mean, this is like, I see shadows of Idra running through the map, with the chopper. This super chopper control coming through. 55-38, YOODO RSG still has a great hold on the game, but look at Vincent just plow through his enemies, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as we go into this domination game. Bravo might just get taken back by Sharper Esports, but here comes the prevention as YOODO RSG say no.
Well, just like that, how to use an operating skill from that play alone. Ranger with his Sparrow clearing out of B, and you can see a Sharper. I know they're really trying their best, but they're just not really making any plays that are actually helpful. I know they did wipe the team out, but it's just a little bit too late for that. No help coming in from each other. They're all trying to make their individual plays, which ends up being 75-48. And AJ, I think this should be a map for RSG.
Yeah, man, it is truly looking that it is going to be that way, right? Because Sharper Esports, they are trying, but it looks like, YOODO RSG is serious and they want this. And I feel like, they didn't expect to lose in that way, one of those rounds. And this is their payback, man. This is that the results of what happens once you piss off Captain Ranger, I expect.
Definitely the result and what he wants to see from his team. And as we can see, it's going to be a double cap from RSG. And the trades are coming in. They're just, now I don't want to say toying around, but they're everywhere in the map. You can see the rotations that they're having. They're picking up they're adjusting to everyone's gameplay. And now it's just, Sharper's just having a hard time trying to readjust to what to do next.
Oh, absolutely, man. And it feels like, RSG, they are going in here with a triple cap. They made it look so easy. Sharper Esports has been able to step up against them so many times right now. Are they going to be able to do it again? They go in for that Bravo capture, but mid-square, that prevention comes through. Look at Derp as well as Alfari. Just go through all of the players from the Sharper Esports side, but they have lost that Charlie area. Gorilla base taken over. Gorilla Avenue Rampage coming through from Eds as he attempts to take it back, but the prevention by Vincer will stop him in his tracks. YOODO RSG well on their way to close this match off and take a 2-1 victory over Sharper Esports. But the Bravo capture coming through, but the VTOL will prevent it just in the nick of time.
Yeah, and just as soon as he said that, another video does come in, and I think this will be it. It's gonna be an RSG map for sure. They have a huge lead for this, and you know Sharper just really had a hard time not winning really gunfights. It really comes down to the gunfights for me in this series, AJ.
Absolutely, man. And you would think, you know, what does the Sharper Esports side do? Do they protect their side? Do they clear off the marker? Do they go in and attempt for a new site? Because time is running out, and you know, YOODO RSG is running all over them. They are lost. Sharper Esports does not know what to do, but with the VTOL coming in from C1, maybe that will give them some guidance, some important takedowns on important players coming through. But look at Sharper Esports come back through for a triple cap of their own Jericho.
All right, here we go. They're actually making some plays now. You know, big individual plays, but as we can see, RSG is just going to push in one. But here comes a Predator missile, which eventually takes out one, and they're investing everything here, AJ. Can they hold the fort down?
I think they most definitely can. Look at this. Look at the Sharper Esports side. Look at Vince plow through 12 HP and still holds true. Oh, Raven almost taken down. The prevention of the Sparrow. No kills, but he gets the prevention. And it is still the Sharper Esports side trying to play catch up. 138 right now. They need to take Charlie back if they want to stand any chance whatsoever to get the victory. They need a triple cap for at least 10 more seconds. Sharper! Beautiful on that XS1 takedown, but gets taken down as well. Raven goes in for, Vince almost does that damage there, Jericho, but I think YOODO RSG has done just enough.
I mean, this is going to be the last push, one or two more pushes for Sharper, and as you can see, RSG just really holding out everything, but there's only one more person to beat, and that is the Goliath. Can they manage to do it? And here comes the push, and this is it. This is going to be their last push right here, and I think it's going to be a little bit too over for that, AJ.
So sad, man. So sad. Sharper Esports, what an attempt, what a comeback in